Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening, teachers. I hope I'm visible and okay. Let us wait for good evening. May isang manunood na tayo. Hello, good evening po. Hello, good evening. Sino bang manunood natin dyan? Paki-comment naman. We're going to continue on our math drill. I think that was last Wednesday. So, hindi ako nakapag-live yesterday dahil medyo busy. Good evening, Ma'am Josephine. Good evening. So, we're going to continue on our math drills last Wednesday. Okay, let's start. Anyway, I'm going to down upload this one. So, i-upload ko to so makikita pa rin ng ibang teachers. Good evening. Good evening, Mom Cyrose, Mom Chirel. Good evening, everyone. So, I hope nakapaghapunan na po kayo kasi I just ate my dinner. Yes. Okay. Good evening. Good evening, Sir Walter. Okay, now let's start. We're going to continue with the math. So I hope ready handang-handa na kayo sa math ngayong gabi. Okay, good evening, ma'am. Good evening, Sir Jester. Hello po. Good evening, Daffodils. Okay, let's start. So last time we stopped on, I think that was the GCF and LCD. So today we're going to talk about the perimeter. What is perimeter? Perimeter is actually the sum of all sides of a polygon. A polygon. Okay. Now let's start. Square. What is the formula for in getting the perimeter of a square? So P is equal to 4S. What is S there? S is the side since square has four equal sides. So we're going to add, or you can actually say S plus S plus S. I think we already did this one. Okay, good evening, Teacher Tala, watching from South Cotabato. Hi, Ma'am Rodeline. Good evening. Okay, so for example, we have S is equal to 2 centimeters, and we're going to multiply that by 4 or add 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2, and we will get perimeter 8 centimeters. Okay, next, how about for rectangle? I think we're already done. Yes, yeah, we're done with this one. So, na-solve na natin to sa naunang drill last Wednesday. So, we're not going to. That is, the answer there is letter B, 80 meters. 80 meters. Next, for triangle. Okay, so triangle tayo na stop. So for triangle, the perimeter is A plus B plus C. So you're just going to add up all the sides. So triangle has three sides, so we're going to add them all. So we have here, for example, A is equal to 3 centimeters, B is equal to 5 cm, C is equal to 4 cm. That will be 12. Why? Of course, 3 plus 5, 8 plus 4, that's 12. Hello, good evening. Watching from Zamboanga, Sibugay po, Ma'am Tala. Hello, Ma'am Ranelin. Good evening, everyone. From Cagayan Valley. Wow. Yes, good evening. I'm from Cebu. Okay, now, okay, what do you call Okay, so for triangle, we have actually different kinds or types of triangles. We have equilateral, isosceles, and we can notice that there is a longest side from Bohol. Okay, so what do you call the longest side of a triangle? Live po ba to? Yes, Sir G. Hi, welcome to my live. Okay, what do you call the longest side of a triangle? Hello, Ma'am Nieva. So nakikita ko talaga yung mga teachers na palaging present. Present talaga palagi sa live ko. Thank you so much for always watching and visiting my channel. Yes, that's correct. We call it hypotenuse. Hypotenuse? Okay. Now, we're going to look at a board exam question. A triangle has a perimeter of 50 cm. If two sides are equal and the third side is 5 more than the equal sides, what is the length of the third side? Okay, so perimeter, you are going to add all the sides. Now, the sides are not given. We're going to look for the measurement of the side. How to do that? Okay. Ayan. Okay, nakag-distract ka niya. Okay, now I hope you can see my solution pad or solving pad. So we're going to start. So ang uunahin natin is Hi LPT Sumanda naman po, Math Genius ang lecture. Live actus. Math Genius. Thank you so much, Sir Melvin. Good evening po. Okay, so we're going to start with let x. I think familiar kayo sa let x. A triangle has a perimeter of 50 cm. If two sides are equal and the third side is 5 more than the equal side, what is the length of the third side? So we will start with the equal sides. So we're going to let x be the equal sides. Okay, that will be two sides already. Two sides, two equal sides. Two equal sides. Okay. My handwriting is so pangit. Well, okay, two equal sides. Now, we're going to the longest side. The longest side we're going to call that h hypotenuse is equal to x plus 5. Now, the perimeter is 50. So we're going to apply that with our formula. What's the formula again? So perimeter P is equal to A plus B plus C. So because A and B is already equal, we're going to use X there. So ang gagamitin natin, perimeter first, 50 cm is equal to x plus x. So there, because they're equal, we're going to use the same variable. And then, of course, plus c. Ano yung c? X plus 5. So ang c natin is x plus 5. So now we have this equation. And we can get 50 cm is equal to, that is how much? X plus x. That is 3x plus 5. Now, we're going to transpose 3x is equal to 50 cm minus 5. So, we're going to divide 3. I know, wait, we're going to um, subtract first. So, that will be 45 cm. Now, we're going to divide 3 to get the x, the value of x. I hope nakakasunod kayo, teachers. If you have any questions, just comment down. So, x is equal to 15 cm. So, yung equal sides natin, teachers, is measured 15 cm. So, yung A and B, A is equal to 15, B is equal to 15. Now, how about C? So, ano yung C? Yung longest side, which is the H, hypotenuse. So, X, ano yung X? 15 plus 5, that will be 20. So, tingnan nga natin, i-add, i-sum up nga natin yung tatlong sides kung 50 ba yung resulta. And that is correct. 15 plus 15 plus 20, that's 50. So, yung longest side is letter, and no, that is 20. Okay, let's check. Yes, the answer is 20 cm or 20 centimeters. Okay, next. Pythagorean theorem. Okay, how about teacher Tala? If yung how about if yung other side yung missing? Like for example, given yung A and B and C is unknown, how to get the side? Are we going to use the same formula? The P is equal to A plus B plus C. Okay, teachers, we're going to use the formula of Pythagorean theorem. Okay, so what's the formula for Pythagorean theorem? We have here C squared is equal to A squared plus B squared. Okay? Please, teachers, take note of the following formulas. Kasi para mag-guided kayo kung paano nyo isosolve yung bawat questions. Kasi kahit i-memorize nyo, what for example, what kabahan kayo or makalimut kayo, at least you already have a backup. Like you have um another plan or another choice, another way to get the answer, the correct answer. Okay, for example, we have this question. This question is actually taken from a board exam question. Okay, so we have here a 10-meter board leans against the wall. The foot of the board is 8 meters from the wall. How far up the wall does the board reach? Okay, I hope actually in math we also need a really good comprehension, especially in the English language. Okay, so dahil kapag hindi mo maiintindihan yung question, hindi mo talaga mapipicture out kung ano yung hinahanap or ano yung ina-ask ng problem. So for example, we have this question, a 10-meter board leans against the wall. So for example, here is our wall. Tapos may 10-meter board tayo, nag-lean siya. Ayan. Naka-lean siya sa wall, and it says here that the foot of the board is 8 meters from the wall. Okay. For example, this is 8 meters. 8 meters to 8 meters. Now this is the board. This will be 10. The board is 10 meters, and it's leaning against the wall, and the foot of the board is 8 meters from the wall. So yan. Now, what is missing? Ano yung hinahanap? How far up the wall does the board reach? So, galing dito, papunta dito, ano daw ang measurement? So, yung hinahanap natin, so we're going to use A plus B plus C, okay? I mean A, B, and C. So, we're going to use C here, A for the adjacent, and B for the opposite. Okay, so B is unknown. So, we're going to use the Pythagorean theorem, which is C squared is equal to A squared plus B squared. Now, what is C again? We're going to substitute. So, C is equal to 10 meters, 10 m, or we're just going to use 10. So, for solving, okay lang na walang unit, pero sa answer, dapat meron na yan. Okay, 10 is equal to, and A is 8 squared, plus B squared. So, we're just going to retain the same variable para yun yung madaling mahanap natin. Okay, so that this will be 164 plus b squared. Now we will transpose. B squared is equal to 100 minus 64. Teacher Tala, but why do you have to transpose or transfer the variable? Para mas makikita natin agad, like B is equal to, Y is equal to, because nasasanay kasi ako na the variable is always on the left. Kaya yun. Okay, B squared is equal to 100 minus 64, that will be 636. Is that correct? Yes, 36, right? Now we're going to omit the square. How to do that? We're going to we're going to get the root. Okay, so that will be b is equal to 6. So the answer here is 6m, 6 meters. Okay, teachers, pareho ba tayo ng answer? That's correct. 6. Very good. Square root of 36 is equal to 6 meters. Okay, that's correct. Letter, meron si 6 sa choices. So it's very easy na. Yes, teacher. Okay, now let's go to area. What is area? Actually, it talks about the area inside a two-dimensional polygon or two-dimensional shape, or yes, a polygon. We're going to use polygon because we're talking about math. Okay, so for example, we have it is denoted with the squared or the exponent 2. Okay, so sa unit, may 2 talaga yan sa area. Okay, next. Okay, for example, we have the triangle. Hahanapin natin yung area ng triangle. What is the formula? The formula is A is equal to 1 half BH. Ano yung B, teacher? Teacher Tala. B is base and H is height. Okay, for example, b is equal to 3 and h is equal to 6. So it's just very easy, no, teacher? We just have to multiply 3 times 6, that's 18, and divided by 2. So we can already get the area, which is, what's the area for this triangle, for this given? Okay, tingnan nga natin kung sino yung makakasagot using the formula. Very good. Yes, and you forgot the unit, Sir G. What's the unit? Very good, Mom. Mom Mommy, Mom Marie, Rodeline. Yes, very good. It's 9. 18 cm divided by 2. That's 9. Yes, very good, Sir G. Okay, 9 cm. Don't forget the formula. I mean the unit. The unit. Okay. A is equal to 18. No, 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 9. That was 9. I'm sorry, hindi ko na-divide. I'm sorry, that's 9. Yes, that's 9 cm squared. Okay, I'm sorry, hindi ko na-divide. Na-take yung half. Next is the square. What's the formula for the square? A is equal to s squared. Okay, always remember that square is very easy. Bakit? Kasi they have, or it has, 4 equal sides. So you're just going to directly square the side. S squared. Okay, for example, side is equal to 2 cm. What is its area? What is its area? Teachers, yung ginagawa ko example dito, masyadong madali. Okay? But I think in board exam, hindi naman tayo pahirapan ni board exam. So we just have to learn how to get these values. 4 cm. Very good, Mom Rodeline. Yes. Yes, that's correct. Okay, that's correct, teachers. So A is equal to 4 cm squared. Oh, don't forget the squared, teachers. Yes, square. Okay, 4 squared centimeters, or 4 cm squared. Okay, now how about for rectangle? For rectangle, is the formula will be area is equal to length times width. Okay? Since rectangle has two parallel, um two different sides. I mean, two equal and another two equal sides, two pairs. So, gagawin natin is we're going to multiply both sides, length times width, and we can already get the area. So, for example, the given will be length is 100 centimeters and width is 80. How much is the area? Okay, tingnan nga natin. Actually, teachers, I'm still introducing to you how to get, or the formula for these volumes, area, perimeter, para kapag i-introduce ko yung question, mas madali na lang sa inyo. And you need to take note of the formula if hindi pa kayo sanay or hindi pa ninyo na-memorize. Okay, what's the area for this rectangle? Tingnan nga natin. Don't forget this. Okay. Ma'am Nieva, that's correct, but you forgot the square. Okay? Square. cm square. That's correct. 8,000. Ma'am Jovelyn, that is 8,000. Not 1,000, 1,800 because that is 100 times 80. 8,000. Very good. Okay, that is 8,000 cm squared. Now, let us talk about the volume. Now, what's the difference between area and volume? Yung area, two-dimensional lang yung kailangan natin. Or two-dimensional polygon lang yung sinusolve natin. While for volume, it's three-dimensional. So, mas mahirap si volume. And because tatlong dimension na yung mini-measure natin, we will get or we will use the 3. Dahil sa area where we are using the square, we are going to use the cubic or cube for the volume. Okay, handa na ba kayo, teachers? Let's start with the square. So because, as I've told you, square has 4 equal sides, we're just going to directly get the cubic root of the side of one side. So for example, so same lang yung example natin. So side is equal to 2 cm. Ano yung volume ng square na may side na 2 cm? Hello, good evening, Ma'am Geraldine. First time po ako nakikilive. Thank you so much. Thank you so much and welcome to my channel. Okay, what's the volume? That will be 8 cm cube. Very good, Ma'am Rodeline. Good job. Next, how about for rectangle? For rectangle, okay, yes, Ma'am Jovelyn, Sir Randy, Ma'am Katie, Nieva, Sir G, that's right, 8 cm cube. Okay, so for rectangle, we have um, volume is equal to length times width times height. Now we're going to, I'll give you or a sample size or as measurement of length, width, and height. Now tell me what's the volume of this rectangle. Yes, Ma'am Mayan, that's 8 cm, but you need to include the 3, the cube. Ma'am Lavenia, that is cube, not square. Squared is for area. Okay, don't forget that baka kasi ililito tayo ni lat. At least we already know. Kapag cube or kapag 3 dimensions na yung or 3 dimensions na yung mini-measure natin or sinasolve natin, that's cube. Okay, 5 times 3, that's 15 times 4, 60. Very good. Yes, 60 cubic centimeters. Okay, correct. Okay, teachers, good job. Now we're going to look at or look for board exam questions. For example, we have Mark's aquarium has length, width, and height of 10 cm, 8 cm, 6 cm respectively. The volume of the aquarium is, okay, so ang hinahanap is volume and all the sides are already given. Sorry, Mom, na maling type. Oh, I see. Okay, that's understood, Mom Lavenia. Yeah. Yeah, medyo, sometimes kasi kapag medyo excited tayo, oh, I know the answer. So, sa board exam, you have to be very careful, okay? At least we don't need to write the numbers because madami talagang magkakamali. So be careful, teachers. Be careful with looking at the items, the questions, the choices, and of course, how you shade the questionnaire or the scantron. Scantron, I think it's called scantron. Yes. Okay, that is. Yes, you just have to multiply everything. 6 times 8, that's 48 times 10, 480. Okay, 480 cm cube. Okay, let's see if meron ba si 480. That's correct. Oh, namali pa yung spelling ni centimeters. Okay lang, kasi yung board naman yung namali, hindi ikaw. Ma'am, sa'yo na lagi ang math kung ikaw mag-discuss. Wow, thank you so much, Ma'am Nieva. That's what I'm actually aiming for, na magiging mas madali. Okay, thank you so much. Next. Oh, we have another, actually, teachers sa board exam, um pabalik-balik lang yung questions. Minsan, iniiba lang yung numbers. Okay, so this is another or the same problem with different given measurement. Okay, meron kanina 10 cm, 8, and 6. Dito naman, it's 10, 4, and 6. Now, tingnan natin kung um, makukuha niyo yung sagot. Okay, wow, Ma'am Yeva, very good. That is 240 cm cube. Yes, that's correct. Okay, let's see if meron ba yan sa choices. 72, 24, 240, 480, 240 cubic centimeters. That's letter C. Very good. Okay, now, okay, nandito naman tayo. For another topic, we have simple interest. Okay, so ano ba yung formula ng interest? So, actually, before, wala talaga akong idea kung paano to um, isosolve. Kasi, hindi naman kasi ako exposed sa utang, ganyan, mga interest. Kaya, inaaral ko pa kung ano yung sistema ng pangungutang. Kaya ayan, sa time pala, annual pala yung interest na mini-measure. Yun yung constant. Sa time dito, that is 1 year. 1 year. So if we're going to get the interest for 3 months, we're still going to divide it by 12. Okay, I is equal to P times R times T. That's correct, Ma'am Margie. Okay, what is I? I is equal to interest. P is the principal amount, R is the rate, and T is the time. Teacher Tala, what's the difference between percentage and the rate? What's the difference between percentage and the rate? Percentage, teachers, for example, what is 50% of 40? That's 20. 20 is the percentage. 20 is the percentage. Teacher Tal, ano yung rate? Yung rate is yung may symbol na percent. Yung may symbol na percent, yun yung rate. Yung percentage is the answer. When you already multiply the rate and the principal amount, that's the percentage, or that's the, yes. That's the percentage already. Okay, now let us continue. So if you have any questions, teachers, just comment down, okay? So mababasa ko rin yung mga comments niyo. Okay, now we have here the names of the parts of the formula. Okay, now we have here a question. The total amount due on 20,000, which has been invested for 5 years at 10% annual interest, is, rate is yung may percent po. Very good, Ma'am Jennifer. That is correct. Okay, so we always have to remember that the interest is just the percentage na hinahanap natin with the time. But if we're going to talk about the total amount, we still have to add or sum it up with the principal amount. So meaning, yung makukuha natin sa formula na I is equal PRT, I is equal to PRT, that's still the interest. Kapag total amount yung hinahanap, hindi pa yun yung answer. Okay? So I hope that's clear. Now, that's 30,000. Wow, Ma'am Margie. Well, let's see if that is correct. So the total amount due on 20,000, let us show the solution. Okay. So I is equal to P R T. Now, for the interest, that's unknown, so we're just going to copy it. P is equal to 20,000. 20,000 times, I'm going to use parentheses as a sign of multiplication. Okay? Rate here is 10%, and the time is for 5 years. Okay, so 20,000 times 5, that is yes, 100,000 times 10%, 0.1. So because it's just one, we're just going to omit omit one zero. So is equal to, how much is left? 10,000. So 10,000 yung interest. So interest of 20,000 for 10% rate within 5 years, that's 10,000. Now, magkano yung principal amount natin? 20,000. So we're just going to add, and our total amount due for 5 years is 30,000. Now, Mom Margie got it correct. Okay, that is Mom Margie. That's correct, 30,000. Okay, I hope it's understood. Okay, let's see if meron ba sa 21,000, Mom Jovelyn. Mom Jovelyn, 30,000. Okay, 30,000 yung answer, Mom Jovelyn. 31. How did you get the 21,000? Ano po yung confusions? Okay, may 30. Be careful, teachers, kasi sa choices may 10,000. Kung um kung nakuha niyo yung 10,000 sa interest tapos hindi niyo, or for example, medyo excited kayo, oh, 10,000 yung answer, or may 10,000 sa choices. Kaya sinagot mo agad yung 10,000. Pero namali ka na agad. Okay, so 30,000. Okay, next. What is the amount due on 8,000 after adding the annual interest of 9%? Okay, 8,000 after adding the annual interest of 9%. Basahin po mabuti ang question. That is correct. Now for this question, we're still going to look at, or we're going to find the amount due, the total amount still. Okay? So we're going to erase this one. Uy, may mga... Okay. And we're going to write again. Ano yung question? 8,000. Okay. Gagamitin pa rin natin yung simple formula. PRT. Okay. Interest is missing. The principal amount is 8,000. 8,000. And the annual interest is 9%. So what do you mean? So yung time hindi siya visible pero makikita siya sa problem. Annual interest of 9%. Ano ba yung annual? That's just 1 year, right? So that's just times 1 year. So interest is equal to that's 8,000 times 0.09. So i-multiply natin, we will arrive to the result. That's 8 times 9, 72. 720. Interest is 720. Now, what is the principal amount? It's 8,000. So we're going to add 8,000 para makuha natin yung total amount due for 1 year. So that is 8,720. Tingnan nga natin kung 8,720. Wow. Okay. Teachers, you got it correctly. Good job. Okay, let me just hide this one. Now, tingnan natin kung meron si 8,720 sa choices. 11,720, 9,720, 8,720, 9,020. So that is letter C. Very good. Next, discount price and rate. So, ito, alam ko to. Kasi kapag pumupunta ako sa market or sa mall, hinahanap ko talaga yung napaka-attractive ng malaking 50% discount sa mata natin, 'di ba? 'Di ba mga nanay, mga mahilig sa shopping? Okay, discount price and rate. So let us have a formula. Actually, ginagawa-gawa ko lang tong um gawa-gawa ko lang tong formula na to. But it's actually uh, discounted price. Oh, ang OP is original price minus the quantity of original price times rate is equal to, that's the discounted price. Bakit? Hindi lang naman kasi nagtatapos sa original price times rate yung discount. Kasi yun yung discount percentage. Pero yung price na, discounted price na, you still have to subtract it from the original price. Pag sale, ayan, magagaling tayo sa computation. That's correct. Ang dali nating makakompute. Okay, now let's see. Original price is 90 pesos. Now the rate is 10%. Nalilito pa rin ako. Saan po kayo nalilito, ma'am? Sa discount price and rate or sa simple interest? Okay, so rate is 10% and the original price is 90. Okay? Kunin muna natin yung percentage. Kunin muna natin yung percentage. Wait a moment. Okay, so 90 pesos times, magkano yung percentage? That's only 10. 10%. So that will be 9. 9 pesos. 9 pesos yung percentage. Now, ito yung discount mo. Ito yung discount rate. Now, kukunin natin yung discounted price. Yung discounted price is OP, original price, minus just the discount. So, 90 minus 9, that will be 81. So, yung discounted price is 81. Okay, tingnan natin kung nandyan ba si 81. That's correct. Okay. The discounted price is equal to 81. That's correct. Wow, good job, teachers. Ma'am Margie, Sir G, ang galing. Okay, 9 pesos yung discount. Yung discount mo. Paano ulit i-multiply ang decimal? I see. You need to go back to the basics, Ma'am Ate Langga. That's why you are having a hard time. Pag nakita ko ng number, lumilipad na utak ko. Oh, please hold your brain, teachers, para magstay. Actually, you have to go back to the basics, like how to multiply whole numbers with decimal, how to make decimal numbers to percentage, how to make percentage to fractions, to decimal numbers. You have to, what, go back. You have to master those because those are the basics. Kapag, yun talaga yung sinasabi ko, kapag hindi nyo na master yung basic, mahirapan po talaga kayo. Ah, yes. But you need to study, Mom Ate Langga, kasi we were going to pray, but wala namang ano 'yun, hard uh, wala namang, I don't know, input. Yes, wala namang input. Hindi naman 'yun mag-miracle or magma-magic sa brain. Nakaabot din sa live. Good evening, Ma'am Tala. Hello, Ma'am Jillian. Yes, my ever supportive watcher. And other teachers too. Ate Langga, multiply niyo po tapos bilangin ko ilang decimal, doon po ipa-place ang tuldok. Yes! Doon pala siya nahihirapan. Okay, let's go to the next slide. Okay, my situation na tayo. Skyway Company manufactures tables and chairs. In its catalog, a round table is priced at 6,000 less 15%. What will Catherine have to pay for the round table? So 6,000 yung table pero my discount rate which is 15%. So ano na lang yung babayaran ni Ma'am Catherine, ni Catherine. Okay, now let's solve that. Of course, wala namang problema na hindi masasolve, Ma'am Ate Langga. Kaya you can do it, Ma'am Ate Langga. Marami pa yung panahon ng paghahanda. Mahaba pala, mahabang panahon. Okay, so we have here 6,000. We're going to use the formula. OP, or original price, minus the quantity of, or the result of, original price times the rate is equal to the discounted price. Okay, so transfer natin yung discounted price para mas madali. Okay, yung original price is 6,000. Now, minus 6,000 times 15%, right? Okay, 0.15. Okay, so yung 15% nagiging 0.15. Bakit? Kasi percentage, that's two decimal points. So you're going to go two places from the right to the left. So nandito yung decimal points, so nagiging 0.15 siya. Two decimal places. So now we're going to perform the operations. Now we have 6,000 minus, ilan ba yung 6,000 times 15? Two decimal places, so 900. So 6,000 minus 900 is equal to, that is 5,100. So discounted price na to. So na minus or na subtract na natin yung discount rate or discount percentage from the original price. Kaya ito yung answer, 5,100. Tingnan nga natin kung nandyan ba siya sa choices. Oh, okay. Nangunguna pa. Letter A, 5,100. Yes po, palagi na po akong manonood dito. Bilis mag-compute, may sagot agad. Yeah! May sagot agad! Awa, ang galing. Okay. Pinapalali ni Ma'am Tala ang mga terms na din ko, promise. Yay! Thank you so much, Ma'am Nieva. Okay, yes, that's correct, teachers. The answer here is letter A. Very good. Next. So, we have here the discount rate. How about yung discount rate naman yung hahanapin natin, teachers? For example, Mr. Buana ordered a merchandise listed at 15,000. The invoice showed the net price of 12,750. Find the discount rate. So, nag-order si Mr. Buana ng halagang or ng mga produktong nagkakahalaga ng 15,000. But his invoice or his receipt has only showed 12,750. So may discount, right? So ano yung rate? Rate yung hinahanap natin. Find the discount rate. So paano nga ba? 2,250. Ano yung 2,250? Yun yung discounted price. Very good. Ano no, yun yung discount percentage. Right? Okay, now tingnan natin. Gagamitin natin yung formula. OP minus FP. What is OP? Original price. What is FP? Final price. Okay? So we're going to use that. OP, original price, minus the final price divided by, we're just going to use the bar, divided by original price. No. We're going to divided by original price times 100. So uunahin natin si original price. Ano yung original price? 15,000. 15,000 minus ano yung final price na nabayaran ni Mr. Buana? That is 12,750. Okay? Now, kunin natin. That will be 2,250. I-divide natin yung original price, 15,000. So, 15,000. I-divide natin. So, magkano ba yan? We need the calculator. Okay. Calculator. Calculator. Okay. Hindi ko mapapakita yung calculator. But anyway, I'm just going to divide it by 15,000. So, 0.15. equals 0.15. So that will be times 100. So Ma'am Ate Langga, this 100 is to make your percentage or your decimal into a rate. Okay? So magiging percent na siya, magiging 15%. So that is how to make decimal number to a percent. Okay, that's 15%. So yung discount rate natin is 15%. So pareho ba tayo ng sagot, teachers? 15%. That's correct. Sir G, Ma'am Jessa. Sir G is really good in math. And Ma'am Nieva too. And other teachers, of course. Now let's see if meron ba si 15%. Yes, that is letter C. Okay, next. We have here the mean, median, and modal class. I'm going to show you how to get the median and modal class. But of course, kasama naman si mean dyan, kaya isasali na rin natin si mean. So meron tayo si mean, of course, is the average. Median is the middlemost. And modal is the most appearing score. Now we have here a table. So wag po kayong maguluhan sa table. Those are just numbers. Wag kayong matakot sa numbers, okay? Okay, so we have here the scores. We have an interval of, okay, teachers. Observing the table, the distribution table on my screen, ano yung interval, class interval? Thank you so much, Sir G. It's my pleasure to help po. I'm actually also just reviewing, and it's really nice to review with you, teachers. Okay. So again, what's the class interval of observing the distribution table on your screen, on my screen, my screen actually. Paano ba yan hahanapin si class interval? Si class interval dito ay you're just going to Okay, so you'll just get one class. So 16 minus 23. So you're going to no, not minus 16 to 23. 23. Yung interval it means the range from the lowest to from the lower boundary to the highest boundary. Lowest boundary to the highest boundary. So you're going to get the interval, okay? So 23 minus 16, that will be 7. So yung class interval natin dito ay 7. More practice lang po, Ma'am Ate Langgan. You will also be great. You will also be good as we are. Okay. Hindi ko po makita, Teacher Tala. Masyado bang maliit? Anyway, so mean is the average. So I get the cumulative frequency. And the frequency is here, and I add that or sum it up, and we can get frequency is equal to 52. And what is f of x? I see. Di masyadong makita. Anyway, this is just the mean. Mean here is 49.65. I hope the median will be. How about that? Nakita na ninyo yung answer. So, yan yung median class. Paano ba hinanap si median class? So, the cumulative frequency equal or greater than the n or the total frequency. Change the video settings, sure, into advanced. Yes, use the 1080 resolution or the highest resolution possible, teachers. So here, how to get? You're going to get the cumulative frequency. Paano ba yan hanapin si cumulative frequency? Ang gagawin niyo lang is you're going to add up the frequency. You will start with the first number. So for example, the frequency here for 16 for the class 16 to 23, we have 2. Now for the cumulative frequency, as you can see, meron din tayong 2. Okay, kinapi lang natin. Now we're going to add 2 plus 4, that's 6. Okay, and then 6 plus 6, that's 12. 12 plus 12, that's 24. 24 plus 10, that's 34. 34 plus 8, that's 42. 42 plus 6, 48. 48 plus 4, that's 52. So that's why we got the total frequency of 52. Now, Teacher Tala, how to get the median class? You're going to divide the total frequency with with 2 or half. What's the half of the total frequency? So we're going to divide it with 2. That will be 26. Now, tingnan natin sa cumulative frequency sa CMF. Nasan si 26? Meron ba si 26? Meron lang 24 and 34. Teacher Tala, are we going to choose 24 or 34? The nearest or the farthest? Or ano ba yan? The greater or the lower? And so the answer is the cumulative frequency, or the median class is the cumulative frequency equal or greater than the half of the frequency. That's correct. That's greater. Not the nearest. Mom, teacher, I love K-pop. Not the nearest po. We're going to use the greater or equal. So walang equal, walang 26. So we're going to go to the greater, which is greater than 26. 24 or 34? That's 34. So the median class is 48 to 55. 48 to 55. Lumabas po to sa board exam, kaya you have to learn this. You have to master how to get the median and the modal class. 34. Very good, Ma'am Nieva. Not the nearest po. The greater. Greater or equal. Not the nearest. 24 is nearest, but that's not the answer. Okay, next. How to get the modal class? Oh, we have here the median score interval is A, 56 to 63, 64 to 69, 48 to 55, or 40 to 47. Okay, so from the distribution table shown earlier, so we got letter C, 48 to 55. That's correct. Next, mode is the most appearing score. Now we're going to get the modal class, which is the most appearing class score. So modal class is the group with the highest frequency. So which is 40 to 47. So we're going to look at the distribution table again. So nasan yung highest frequency? So, si 12, right? Si 12. So, anong class yan? Anong class interval? 40 to 47. That's correct. Ma'am Rodeline, which is done or which can be measured by mere inspection. That is mode. Very good. Mere inspection, that's mode. Okay, that's 40 to 47. Since it has the highest frequency, then it is the modal class. Very easy, right, teachers? Okay, I hope everything is clear. 42, 47. Next. Okay, meron naman tayong other board exam questions. So we have, in how many ways can 5 children be arranged in a line? In how many ways can 5 children be arranged in a line? Kapag na-meet nyo tong mga question na to teachers, like in how many ways can three adults be seated in three chairs, like that? Yes, very good, Ma'am Margie. 120. And how to get that? How to be able to solve that? We're going to use the factorial form. So since we have 5 children arranged in a line, we can have 5 factorial. Ano ba yung sign ng factorial? Factorial is also in English an exclamation point. 5 factorial. What does factorial mean? That means that you're going to um, multiply the highest to the lowest until you get until 1. So meaning 5 is the highest, next is 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. Oh, nag-arrive na tayo kay 1, kaya stop na tayo dyan. So, what is the answer? 5 times 4 is 20, times 3, that's 60, times 2, that's 120, times 1, that is still 120. So, the answer is we can arrange 5 children in 120 ways. In 120 ways. Let's see. Oh, walang answer. Okay, how about this one? In how many ways can 5 children be arranged in a line such that 1. 2 of them, Milvin and Tala, are always together? Oh, ang linaw po na explanation niyo, Ma'am Tala. Thank you so much, Ma'am Nymphs Luon. Yes. So, how about this one? How about this situation or problem? So, igugrupo natin. So, may 5 factorial tayo kanina. Ang gagawin natin is, i-group natin si ang dalawa. So, we have 5 children, right? 5 children. Now, si Milvin and Tala is also are included with the 5. So, i-minus 2 natin. Yung dalawa, si Milvin and Tala, we're going to include them in one group. We're going to put them in one group. This is one group, okay? 1G. Then tapos yung 3 children naman. Yung 3 yung other 3 children. Kasi dapat yung isang grupo, they're always together. So how can we do that? So we are going to use 2 factorial. 2 factorial. So 2 times 1, that is 2. Right? Now for 3 children, we're going to use 3. Oh, wait a moment. So 3 children plus 1. I'm sorry. So that's not 2 factorial. We're going to use 4 factorial bucket. So 3 plus 1 group, because they're always together, so we're going to use 4. Only 4. Only 4 lang yung ifa-factor natin. So factorial. So 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. So that will be 12 times 2, 24. So 24 ways. 24 and plus the 2. They're always together. So 2 times 1. So that will be 24 times 2. Oh, medyo naguguluhan ako. Okay. So yung 2, saan to kinuha? Yung 2 dito sa grupo. Yung 3 children, nakuha na natin yung measurement ng 2, kinuha naman natin sa 3 children. At tapos, isinali natin yung one group. So, that's 4. So, 24. So, 24 times 2 is equal to 48. So, we can arrange the 5 children um, in 48 ways in which Milvin and Tala are always together. So, 48 ways yung answer. I hope I did not write the answer. But anyway, how about the second situation? 2 of them, or in how many ways can 5 children be arranged in a line such that 2 of them, Melvin and Tala, are never together? So, paano naman kapag hindi sila magkasama? Okay? Paano naman kapag hindi magkasama? So, ang gagawin is we're going to get the 5, the 5 factorial. Na ang lahat, many ways. All the ways. 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. So, makukuha natin kanina, di ba? 120. Now, we're just going to subtract the 48. Where did we get the 48? Yun yung always together si Melvin and Tala, right? Do you remember? Always together si Melvin and Tala. We're just going to subtract. And we can already arrive to the answer which they will never be together. So the answer here is 10 and 11, that is 72. 72 yung ways na hindi sila they are never together. Never. Okay. Okay, so tingnan natin yung mga sagot. 72. 120, same lang din po sa una kasi wala naman po group. Very good. Okay, 72, that is correct. 72 yung answer. They're never together. Okay, we're almost done. Next, two cars travel at the same time at opposite direction. One car at 60 kilometer per hour, the other at 50 kilometer per hour. How long will it take them to be 330 kilometer per hour apart? Okay, so if you're going to just imagine it, um, yung other car, papunta ng west, and then yung other car papunta sa east. Now, the distance apart will be 330 until what time? So, ang gagawin natin dyan is, I think I gave the formula. Hindi ko. I'm sorry. Ngayon ko lang po kasi ito ginawa yung tong PowerPoint na to. Kaya hindi ko na-prepare yung formula. But I'm just going to write it down here. Yung formula dito is equal to distance is equal to rate times time. Distance is equal to rate. Distance apart. Ito yung distance apart. Ano yung distance apart? 330 is equal to, ano yung rate? Ang rate ng dalawang car. So that will be 60 kilometer per hour plus 50 kilometer per hour. Then time. What's the time? Yung time is missing. So 330 is equal to 110 kilometer per hour, or just 110. 110 time. We're going to divide 110 para time na lang yung, para makuha natin yung value ng t or time. Time is equal to 3. Kaya 3 hours yung aantayin natin. Hindi nyo nakita yung, I'm sorry. Okay, yung formula is the distance is equal to rate times time. The distance apart is 330. Now the rate, or the speed of the two cars, 60 kilometer per hour plus 50 kilometer per hour times t. Now we're going to add the 60 plus 50, that's 110 t. Now to get the value of t, we're going to divide it by 110. Now we can get t is equal to 3 hours. T is equal to 3 hours. Okay, so mag-antay tayo ng 3 hours and they will be 330 apart from each other. 3 hours. Yes, I'm sorry ma'am, hindi po makita. Yes, hindi ko pala na-show yung solving pad ko. Okay, Ma'am Genevieve. 3 hours. Very good. Next, coordinate geometry. Coordinate geometry. I think familiar kayo sa Cartesian plane. It has coordinates. Coordinate geometry is actually plotting lines using equation. I have a song to teach you teachers. It's actually the linear equation formula. So we have ax plus by, ax plus by equals c, y equals mx plus b, y equals mx plus b, linear equation, linear equation. So those are the formulas for the linear equation. So we have ax plus by equals c, that's the standard formula, and the standard form, and the y equals mx plus b, which is the slope intercept formula. So now we're going to look at the two kinds of plotting the lines. Hindi po nag-show ang solution. I'm sorry, yes, okay na yan, kanina na-show ko na. Parallel and perpendicular. Okay, parallel will use same slopes, while perpendicular opposite or reciprocal slopes. Teacher Tala, we don't have any idea what you're talking about. Okay, don't worry. I'm going to show you the illustration para mas madali niyong maintindihan. So, for example, I have a line here that's, okay, I'm going to just make a Cartesian plane. So this is the vertical is y and the horizontal is x, right, teachers? So we have here x and y. Now the line goes from here to here. Now if you're going to get a line parallel to this line, so dapat it could be like that, using the same slope, okay? Parallel. While perpendicular, we'll use, ano ba yung perpendicular? Dapat 90 degrees angle. So, meaning, dapat 90 degrees naka-L siya, perfect L. So, yung line niya is perpendicular to this line. So, I hope na-illustrate, na-imagine yun na, teacher. So, that's why, for parallel, we're going to use the same slope para hindi talaga siya mag-i-intersect in any points. So, for perpendicular, we're going to use opposite reciprocal. Okay, we're going to use opposite and reciprocal. Okay, opposite reciprocal, I think that's going here, going down here. Not going up, going down. Okay, okay. Now let's get some example, or let us show some example. How do you find the equation of the line that is parallel to this line and passes through the point? So, yun yung mga tanong. Yun yung tanong para sa parallel and perpendicular. So, I also included this one for this math drill tonight kasi may nagtanong, may tanong ng isang question. Kaya, minabuti ko na rin isasali dito. So, what is the equation of a line through the point 5 and 1 perpendicular to 3x plus 4y minus 5 equals 0. So, mahaba-habang explanations to. Okay. So, perpendicular yung hinahanap natin. So, isulat muna natin yung given. I'm sorry, I'm not really fluent with Tagalog language. Hindi kasi, I mean, nakakaintindi ako ng Tagalog, but I'm not that fluent. Hindi naman kasi ginagamit namin dito sa Cebu masyado um, yung Filipino. Okay. So, we have here, this is actually, we're going to get the slope. Teacher Tala, how to get the slope? Okay, we're going to convert this to the slope intercept form. Ano nga yung slope intercept form from the song that I just sang earlier? It's y equals mx plus b. Ang m natin dito, ito yung slope. Ang m is the slope. So, how to convert this? Of course, you already know. Transfer, divide, like that. So, y is should be variable, I mean, just one, just y there. So we're going to convert that for y is equal to, um, i-transfer natin si 3x, so that will become negative 3x plus, i-transfer din natin si negative 5, that will become positive 5. Now, teacher Tala, or now teachers, we have to only get y here on the left side. So how to do that? We're going to divide everything with 4. So y is equal to negative 3/4, okay, negative 3/4 x plus 5 over 4. Now, we can already get the slope. The slope here is only the m. The slope is only the m, so that will only be negative 3/4. M is equal to negative 3/4. So, nakuha na natin si slope. Now, we're going to erase this one. No, no, no. We're not going to erase anything. Kasi kasali pa siya sa solution. So, now, we're going to get y equals mx plus b. So, we will use this one. Or, you can actually use the slope ano ba yan? Y minus y1 is equal to mx minus x1. But we're only going to use this one first. Okay? Y equals mx plus b. Now, what is y? Where will we get the y and the x? So, ang hanapin natin is yung b-intercept. So, dapat may substitute tayo sa y and x. Paano yon? So, ang gagawin natin is we're going to get the points. Ano ba yung points? 5 and 1. So, sino ba si 5? Siya si x. Sino si 1? Siya si y. So, si x and y coordinate. So, ang y natin dito is 1 is equal to, ano yung slope? That's negative 3/4. I'm sorry, hindi natin gagamitin si negative 3/4. Bakit? Sabi nga, di ba, earlier, ang sabi, perpendicular, if you're going to look at perpendicular, you have to get the opposite and reciprocal. Ano ba yung opposite na negative? That's positive, right? And ano ba yung reciprocal ng 3/4? That's 4/3. Okay? So we're going to use the 4/3 slope. Okay? The opposite and the reciprocal. So that will be 4 over 3x plus, oh no, no, not x. We will already substitute it with 5. So that's b. Okay? Y is equal to, that will be 20 over 3 plus b. So to get the b, we're just going to b is equal to 20 over 3 minus. So si 1 is already equal to 3 over 3, right? Because that's already 1 or 1, right? 3 over 3 or 1. So that we don't have to get the LCD, so para mas madali. So b is equal to 17 over 3. So nandito na, nakuha na natin si b intercept, which is 17 over 3. Now we're going to put them, or like convert them in the y equals mx plus b. So y is equal to, ano yung slope? 4 over 3x plus 17 over 3. Okay? Ito yung sagot. Now, Teacher Tala, can we also convert it in the standard form? Of course. How? How can this is the slope intercept form, right? Slope intercept form. Slope intercept. Now we will convert them to the standard form, which is ax plus by equals c. So, paano ba yan? Ang gagawin natin is we're going to multiply the equation. So, wait, we will rewrite this one. 4 3x plus 17 over 3. Now, we're going to multiply them with 3 para mawala si 3 dito. So, that will become 3y is equal to 4x plus 17. Now, we can already rewrite it. We can rewrite it. We will use 4x minus 3y, 4x minus 3y equals 17. So this is the standard form. 4x minus 3y equals 17. But in the board exam question, yung choices only looks like this. 4x minus 3y, you can also transfer that. Plus 17 equals 0. So kapag ito yung nasa choices, ito yung isasagot nyo. So it's already given. So pwede na kayong mag-transfer or anything. For example, yung nasa choices, ito yung nasa choices. Or ito. Or ito. At least you already know na kapag ito transfer siya, magiging ganito yung yung mukha ng ating equation. Linear equation. Kapag reciprocal, ma'am, mawawala na ang negative sign. No. It's actually the opposite. So we talk about the opposite. Ano nga yun? Yung perpendicular is the opposite reciprocal slopes. We will use the opposite, which is what is the opposite of negative? It's positive, right? Now, what's the reciprocal of 3/4? That will be 4 over 3. So that's why we get the 4 over 3. We don't need to put the plus sign already. Okay, so the answer is y equals 4 over 3x minus 17 over 3, or ano yun? 4x minus 3y plus 17 equals 0. Okay. Okay, how about negative 17 po, Teacher Tala? Negative 17 po. Ano ba yung negative 17? Yes, I'm sorry. Oh, nag-positive 17. Very good. Thank you so much, teachers. That will be negative kasi nag-transpose tayo, nag-transfer tayo. I'm sorry, negative 17. Okay, that's correct. 4x minus 3y minus 17. Oh, isa-show ko, teachers. Ayan na. Yan na yung tama. Teacher Tala, I'm being careless again. So, nung high school pa talaga ako, gustong-gusto ko ng math. Pero dahil masyado akong excited, ang dami kong mali kasi nagkamali ako sa science or maybe sa unit hindi ko nasulat, kaya napakalaking regret din. Kaya minabuti ko after that time, I have to review everything. So thank you so much, teachers. So that will be negative kasi nag-transfer tayo. 4x minus 3y minus 17. Yes, that's correct. Okay, I think we're almost done. How about its parallel line equation? So same pattern parent, same solution, teachers, pero we're not going to get the opposite and reciprocal of slope. We're only going to use the same slope. Same slope. And we will arrive to y equals negative 3/4 x plus 19 over 4 in a slope intercept form. Or we can get 4y is equal to negative 3x plus 19. Okay? And okay, what is 3 scores and 9 years ago means? What is 3 scores and 9 years ago means? What does 1 score, or how much or how many years is 1 score? 69 years, that's correct. Next. Oh, nakita na yung answer. An engineer offers 2, 4, or 5 bedrooms with 1 or 2 bathrooms and with a single garage. In how many ways can a buyer choose to buy? Yes, you got that correct. 69, teachers. So we have 3 ways for bedrooms and 2 ways for bathrooms. So we're just going to multiply 3 times 2, that is 6. And if the single garage is optional, so we can already, yun sa pagkuha, ma'am. How? Which one, Sir Jester? The parallel, ang 69. Okay. 1 score is equal to 20 years. So 3 scores, that is 60 years, plus 9, that will be 69 years. 1 score is equal to 20 years, Sir Jester. Yes. Thank you so much, Ma'am Michelle. Okay. So, for this one, an engineer offers 2, 4, or 5 bedrooms with 1 or 2 bathrooms and with a single garage. In how many ways can a buyer choose to buy? So, for bedrooms, we have 3 choices, right? Either 2 or 4 or 5 bedrooms. So, we have 3 ways. And for bathrooms, you can choose either 1 or 2 bathrooms. So we have two options too. So we can get 3 times 2, that is 6. 6. Now, for if the single garage is optional, if it is optional, like if you can get with or without a single garage, then you can have another 2. 6 times 2, that's 12. 6 times 2, that's 12. If it's optional. If the single garage is optional. Nalibog na ko, Ma'am Tala. Hey, sige lang, balik ko na ko tanaw ugma. Okay, I think this is the I think we have to just show the presentation. If 50% of a number is 20, then what is 75% of the same number? So 50%, the half of the number is 20, so that's already 40. Now you get the 75%. So 40 times 75 is 30. 40 is the number. Yes, that's correct, Ma'am Teacher Angela. Ma'am, ngano na 321 po? It's because of the options. So because we are talking about the options, Sir Agnes. Okay, in how many ways? How many ways can a buyer choose to buy? He can buy either 2 bedrooms or 4 bedrooms or 5 bedrooms. That's three. Now we get either 1 or 2 bathrooms. That's 2 ways, or that's 2 options. So with a single garage, that's already included with the package, or which one you want to choose. So that will be 3 times 2. 3 times 2, that's 6. If the single garage is also an option, so we can either have or without a single garage. So that's another 2 options. So we can get 12. Yes, 30 is the answer. 75% of 40 is 30. Next. Okay. I think I'm already worn out, teachers, and let's just actually, you have to if you want, teachers, you can visit my page, Teacher Talala TV page, in Facebook, and maybe I will just drill this part. I will just record this the simplify 3x minus 9 over x squared minus. Actually, this one is very easy. Easy. Um yes. And another one. Sayang kakanood ko lang sa'yo, Teacher Angela. I see. Oh, I'm already worn out. I have to say goodbye now, or else I'm going to have sore throat already. Yeah, hindi pa ako masyadong sanay sa ganito. I'm still actually getting used to it. Okay, Ma'am Tala. Thank you so much, Ma'am Nieva. Thank you so much, teachers, for watching. I'm already very tired from all those solving math problems. Yes, thank you so much, Ma'am Nieva. Thank you, Ma'am Rodeline. Thank you, Sir G. Okay, if you have any questions, you can visit my channel. No, not channel, my page in Facebook, Teacher Talala TV. I Yes, I am using my cover photo is like I am wearing my toga. I'm putting my graduation picture there. Shout out Teach from Tabaca City from Bicol po. Hello po teacher, I love K-pop. Ma'am Nieva, salamat kaayo, ma'am. Thank you din, Ma'am Nieva. Thank you, teachers, for watching and visiting my channel. So, sa susunod na naman kasi pagod na. Ubus na yung powers. Yes, okay. Thank you and have a good night, teachers. Good evening. Yes, yes, and next time na naman Teacher Angela. Yes, thank you. Bye. Good night, teachers.